to get everybody up to speed, there have been all these drone sightings over in New Jersey and some of the other states out east over the last few weeks. So what is making everyone so freaked out?
Oh, it's definitely the scale of it.
Yeah.
It's not just a couple of isolated incidents.
Yeah.
These reports are coming in from all over the place.
Oh, wow.
And after initially, like we said, kind of downplaying it,
Right.
the FAA all of a sudden put a stop to everything with these temporary flight restrictions, TFRs as they're calling them.
So what do those actually mean for people who live in these areas?
Yeah.
We're talking about like Camden, Gloucester City, Winslow Township.
Yeah, basically these TFRs mean that no one can fly a drone up to 400 feet.
Okay. Which is the legal limit for recreational drones.
Exactly.
So they've basically grounded every drone in those areas.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
For real.
These restrictions are in effect until January 17th.
Wow.
So it's not like a little slap on the wrist. It's like a full lockdown.
So no drones, period.
Nope.
What happens if someone tries to fly their drone anyway?
Well, let's just say the FAA is being very clear about the consequences.
Okay.
If you get caught violating these restrictions, you could be intercepted, detained, even interrogated.
Wow.
And get this.
Okay.
They even said they might use deadly force against drones that they consider an imminent threat.
So now we're getting serious.
Right.
So what makes a drone an imminent threat to them?
That's the big question, right?
Yeah.
It's not exactly clear.
Yeah, what are they so worried about? Like, is there something specific?
We're kind of in murky waters here.
Because, like I said, these areas are now being designated as national defense airspace.
Right.
Which is super unusual.
Yeah.
And it makes it seem like they're really concerned.
Right. This is not just like regular airspace.
Right. It's not like they're worried about drones hitting planes or something.
Yeah.
This is a whole other level.
Okay, so we've got all these drones flying around.
Right.
No one can fly drones now.
Yeah.
And they might shoot down drones.
Potentially.
And Senator Schumer is involved. What is he saying about all this?
Well, he's definitely not just sitting back and watching.
Okay.
He's actually trying to get a bill passed quickly.
A bill about what?
That would give local law enforcement more power.
More power to do what?
To track and maybe even disable drones.
Okay.
He's been pretty vocal about how no one seems to have answers.
Right.
And how people in New York and New Jersey are concerned.
Yeah.
He even wants the Department of Homeland Security to get better drone tracking tech.
So he's trying to be proactive. Yeah, he wants to get ahead of this.
Before it gets worse.
Exactly.
So he wants to take action and give law enforcement more power.
Right.
But I'm sure someone is arguing against that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's pushing back against that.
Oh, Senator Rand Paul, for one.
What does he say?
He blocked Schumer's bill.
Oh, wow.
He's worried about it going too far and affecting people's privacy.
So we've got the classic security versus privacy debate.
Exactly as old as time.
But here's the really weird part.
What's that?
Even though the FAA is acting like this is a huge deal,
Yeah.
some national security officials have said that these drones don't seem like a threat.
Right.
They're saying these drones are not a foreign threat, and they're not a danger to public safety.
It's like, what?
Yeah, so what's the deal?
Right. If they're not a threat, then why are they doing all this?
Yeah.
Who is behind these drones?
Yeah, and what are they doing?
It's like a puzzle.
With like half the pieces missing.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got the FAA acting crazy. One senator wants more power. Another one says, no way. And no one knows if these drones are dangerous.
It's so confusing.
Yeah, this is a recipe for disaster.
It really highlights how tricky it is to manage the airspace now that everyone has drones.
Right.
It's like uncharted territory.
Yeah.
And what's happening in New Jersey is showing us all the problems we might face.
It's like all of a sudden we realize that the future is here.
Yeah, the future of drones is here.
And we have no idea what to do.
And we're scrambling to figure it all out.
Yeah, this has definitely opened a can of worms.
Oh, for sure.
About how we handle this new drone technology.
Absolutely.
And what our laws should be.
Yeah, this isn't going away.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
And we need to figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah.
About all these drones.
We need to figure out how we're going to use this technology responsibly.
Yeah, because clearly people aren't doing that right now.
Yeah, definitely not in New Jersey.
So what does this all mean?
I know, right?
What can we learn from this whole situation in New Jersey?
Well, I think it shows us that we need to be prepared for the future.
The future of drones.
Yeah, and the future of technology in general.
Yeah, things are changing so fast.
Right.
And we need to be ready for the challenges that come with that.
Exactly.
Like, how do we keep people safe, but also protect everyone's privacy?
It's a tough balance.
Yeah, It is.
And I think this incident in New Jersey is a good opportunity to start thinking about these things.
Yeah, to have those conversations before it's too late.
Exactly.
So what do we do?
Well, first of all, we need to understand that this isn't just about some drones in New Jersey.
Right.
This is a glimpse into the future.
Where everyone has drones.
Exactly.
That's kind of scary.
It can be, but it can also be really exciting.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how we use them.
Exactly.
But how do we make sure we're using them the right way?
Well, that's the big question,
Yeah.
and there's no easy answer. But I think it starts with being aware.
Aware of what?
Of the potential risks and benefits of drones.
Okay.
And being willing to have those tough conversations.
About what?
About how we want to use this technology.
Yeah.
And what kind of future we want to create.
But that's a conversation for another day.
Right.
Yeah, this has already been a lot to take in.
It has.
So let's take a break.
Sounds good.
And we'll come back and talk more about the future of drones.
Okay.
And how we can make sure that future is a good one.
All right.
See you in a bit.
See you soon.